So I've got a bunch of salmon that I just smoked yesterday, and I'm going to show you how I store it with the food saver in individual bags, snack size. So the first thing I do is I seal the end of the bag. There's the roll inside here, and it's basically flush with this line. I close this down and it automatically seals it. When that light goes off, it's done. So that's done. Now I'm going to pull out about 6 or 7 inches, cut it. Now I roll the bag material out of the way. I'm going to fold it in half. So that crease mark will give me an indicator where to cut it. That's going to make 2 bags. So now I put it back inside. And I line up that crease mark where the cutting tool is, and I close it, and I cut it, and they should be about equal width. So now I have 2 bags about the same size. So here's where the kerf is, where your blade runs when you cut the bag, and this is your heating element here. So I'm going to put the edge of that bag about flush with the end of that heating element, and I close this on top of it, and I'll put the handle down, and that will automatically seal it. See, it's sealing. Seal. When that red light goes off, it's done sealing. So one side of the bag is kind of translucent, the other side's clear. I like to have the clear side up and put the fish in to where you could see it, the color of the fish better. It just has a nicer presentation like that. You can see this one's too long. I made that one short, so I have to put some smaller pieces in there. Also, so these ones seem to fit nicer. I got my inch and a quarter material here to go in the machine. Sometimes the oil from the fish gets on the bag, and I'll wipe it off. I think that'll help maybe get a better seal. So I wipe off the inside edge of the bag with a paper towel. Then again, I flatten it out in there nicely. I insert it into the machine. Hold it down, press with both thumbs on the activation bar. Now it's going to suck that up. You see how you can see the end of the bag sticking out about a 1/4 inch or so? You got to have the bag go in there far enough to get good vacuum and seal. So now it's done vacuuming, it's sealing. When that light goes off, it'll release the fish comes out, the bag comes out, and there you go. That's ready to throw in the refrigerator and take on your next fishing trip or to share with friends. You really might not even have to, I don't think you even have to refrigerate this, because it's smoked and vacuum sealed. This will stay good outside of the refrigerator for quite a while, but I always keep them in the refrigerator anyway. Again, that's a good sample size. You can give a friend or something. You stick it in like that. You can see the material up there. Then it'll automatically release when it's done. And there you have it. And now what I have is a pile of salmon candy that will store well and is ready to travel and share with friends. Easy to give, easy to take, ready to go. And that's how I like to do it. I'd also like to mention that I store my marinade for my smoked salmon in these vacuum seal containers in the refrigerator. I don't keep it forever, but I know I'm going to be smoking salmon again soon, and it's still very good. There's nothing wrong with that. So I will save it for the next batch. And if you didn't see my video on how to smoke salmon and everything you need to know about smoking salmon, I'll put a link in the description below so you can watch that too and see how I smoke my salmon and my recipe for the marinade. Thanks for watching. Also, I like to store my my fish with the food saver. So I have my steaks frozen, so if I want to cook it or smoke it, there it is. Now, one thing I do is when I have two separate steaks, I put them meat to meat side. I never put the skin side against the meat. I always have the skin side opposing. So I just meat to meat. I think that works better. We got some nice steaks here. So we got more salmon cooking going on soon. And when you take it out, cut the bag when you defrost it. You have to release the vacuum in the bag when you defrost it